Good morning, everyone. Firstly, I would like to wish you a very happy National Mathematics Day. Maths gives us hope that every problem has a solution, isn't it? See, if you observe in maths, every question, every problem has an answer or a solution. So, whenever you face any difficulties or problems in your life, just think about mathematics because it says that there is a solution for your problems too. A heartiest welcome to one and all present here. Myself, Mahima John of 1st PG Mathematics, BCM College, Kottayam. And today I am here to present about the National Mathematics Day and the man who knew infinity, Mr. Srinivasa Ramanujan. So I want you all to listen this section because I am going to mention some of the interesting facts related to mathematics that you all will definitely enjoy. Srinivas Ramanujan, an Indian mathematician who changed future of maths. Srinivas Ramanujan Iyengar, who is also known as Ramanujan, is one of the greatest mathematicians of all time. The genius mathematician made a significant contribution to several areas of mathematics, though he had no formal training in pre-mathematics. His contributions to the theory of numbers, mathematical analysis, number theory, infinite series, and continued fractions are considered to be extraordinary. The Indian mathematician is also known for his ability to solve mathematical problems that were previously considered impossible to solve. He was indeed a mathematical phenomenon of the 20th century. This legendary genius of India ranks among all-time greats like Euler and Jacobi. Ramanujan lived just for 32 years, but during this short span of time, he produces theorem and formulae which even today remain unfathomable in the present age of supercomputers. He left behind him about 4,000 formulae and theorems. It is believed that these were the beginning of some great theory that he had at conceptual stage which failed to develop because of his premature and untimely demise. His personal life was as mysterious as his theorem and formulae. Ramanujan was deeply religious and he thought that there is a link between spirituality and mathematics. For him, the zero represented absolute reality. It is believed that he was a great devotee of Hindu goddess of creativity. Mr. Srinivas Ramanujan, who was often referred to the world's greatest mathematician, was born in Erode on 22nd December 1887. His parents were Kuppuswamy Srinivas Iyengar and Komalatammal. By the age of 11, Ramanujan was a child prodigy who developed his own sophisticated theorem to master trigonometry. His primary education was done in Town High School in Kumbakonam in January 1898. In the Town High School, Ramanujan began reading a mathematics book called Synopsis of Elementary Results in Pure Mathematics. This book was by G.S. Carr. With the help of this book, Ramanujan began to teach himself mathematics. Furthermore, the book contained theorems, formulas, and short proofs. It also contained an index of papers on pure mathematics. At the age of 15, he obtained a research paper of George Shubritt's Pure and Applied Mathematics to enrich his knowledge. Upon graduating high school, Ramanujan was awarded a scholarship to study at Government Arts College, Kumbakonam. But he failed all other subjects and passed only in mathematics. Ramanujan continued to pursue independent research in mathematics and eventually included as a researcher of University of Madras. His research papers were published in 1911 in Indian Mathematical Society. His work and intellect were recognized by British mathematicians too. He was elected to the London Mathematical Society in 1917 and in 1918 he was elected to the Royal Society of London. He was the second Indian to be elected to the Royal Society and one of the youngest fellows elected in the history of society. In 1918, he became the first Indian to be elected in the Fellow of Trinity College, Cambridge. Ramanujan spent a significant time period of 5 years at Cambridge. At Cambridge, collaboration took place of Ramanujan with Hardy and Littlewood. Most noteworthy, the publishing of his findings took place there. Ramanujan found theorems and formulae as the best manifestation of reality. He compiled around 4,000 formulae which included theorems, equations and identities in number theory and algebra. He focused on several areas from hypergeometric and infinite series to highly composite numbers. The theory of divergent infinite series was his major discovery. Now we can discuss about his famous invention Hardy Ramanujan number 1729. 1729 is the number known as the Hardy Ramanujan number. It comes as a surprise to many. Many of us are not aware of it. The story behind this is even more interesting, which was revealed by Professor Hardy once. It says like this. I remember once going to see him when he was ill at Putney. I had ridden in taxi cab number 1729 and remarked that the number seemed to me rather a dull one and that I hoped it was not an unfavorable omen. No, Ramanujan replied, it is a very interesting number. It is the smallest number expressible as the sum of two cubes in two different ways, said Professor G.S. Hardy in 1980. The explanation was even more interesting as quoted by Hardy. 1729 equal to 729 plus 1000, where 729 is the cube of 9 while 1000 is the cube of 10. 729 equal to 1 plus 1728, where 1 is the cube of 1 while 1728 is the cube of 12. Later, when Hardy asked about the logic behind it, Ramanujan was into it in a big time and quoted the Fermat's last theorem which he learned at the age of 12. The TLM technique, which has long ago proposed by Ramanujan, is now implemented in Oxford University to train students to upgrade their respective mathematical skills. The Diophantine equation, which was previously studied by Euler, was the last research paper of Ramanujan. He fell sick in 1919, which compelled him to return to India from Cambridge. The genius mathematician died on 26 April 1920 after a brief illness at the young age of 32, leaving us a rich legacy of mathematical discoveries. Srinivasa Ramanujan is a man whose contributions to the field of mathematics are unmatchable. Furthermore, experts in mathematics worldwide are all recognize his tremendous worth. He made his country proud at the time when India was still under British occupation. Ramanujan has been compared to notable names, including some masters of mathematics like Euler and Jacobi. He has inspired a whole generation of mathematicians and his legacy lives on. Mathematics. It is such a subject that which somebody understands it, for them it becomes the most easiest subject and it becomes such a favorite one. Without mathematics, we all are just incomplete. Mathematics includes logical proofs. It is systematic and organizable, which also adds some valuable discipline in our lives. Everything around us is only about mathematics. We are surrounded by mathematics in one way or another. I would like to describe some of the examples. How many times in a day do you see your watches? Of course, many times, isn't it? Can you do shopping without mathematics? Of course not. For no counting notes, you need mathematics. The main motto of Mathematics Day celebration is to make people aware of the significance of numbers in life. Mathematics is the pillar of science and technology. Many modern discoveries, such as numerology, also have their origin in mathematics. The credit for all this belongs to one and only Mr. Srinivasa Ramanujan. According to him, numbers do speak. On this very special day, schools and colleges still did organize camps and training for both teachers and students to enrich their mathematical skills. Dr. Manmohan Singh, our former Prime Minister of India, organized a seminar as 2012 happened to be the 125th birth anniversary of Srinivasa Ramanujan. He also proclaimed that 2012 would be celebrated as the National Mathematics Year. The Government of India also introduced several stamps picturing Ramanujan in 1962, 2011, 2012, and 2016. Several universities and institutions had been introduced prizes and awards in his name to students making outstanding contributions to the field of mathematics. Mathematics, the base of all things around us, is celebrated and its greatness is observed yet again on this special day. Mathematics is the universal language knowledge that we all should definitely know. On final note, I pay my heartiest contribute to the master mathematician, whose contributions are really inspiring for all of us. Nothing can be more apt than to remember this genius through the celebration of Mathematics Day. Let me wind up this section by quoting his words. An equation has no meaning for me unless it expresses a thought of God. At last but not least, the only way to learn mathematics is to do mathematics. Thank you.